Hell's Paradise is an immensely popular anime airing in the current winter 2026 season that you probably have heard a fair bit about. Season 1 aired a few years ago and is generally well liked by the larger anime community. Season 2 has been highly anticipated, and with MAPPA continuing on as the studio animating this show, its success was nearly guaranteed. Because, let's be honest, even if a show has some questionable plot lines, if it's pretty, people will like it. Relax, I'm joking, kind of. But now that it's here, I can confirm, Season 2 of Hell's Paradise is fantastic. It not only matches the stellar tone and visuals of Season 1, but in my opinion, surpasses them altogether. Watching Season 2 as it's been airing has left me with a feeling of nostalgic hype that I haven't felt for a series in a long time. It's that feeling you get when you're watching the currently airing Shonen show, when you're connected to a cast of characters and are just excited to see how things unfold between them. And with the breakneck pace of this season so far, how could you not get caught up in the wave? Hell's Paradise Season 2 picks up immediately after the end of Season 1. As a reminder, Season 1 ended with our cast of characters in two separate groups, one of which having killed a god like Tencent at a very heavy cost, and the other one having gone through a tumultuous fight with various underlings, leading to Gabimaru ultimately losing his memories. Our two separate groups quickly link up in Episode 1, establishing the groundwork for how the season will progress, as a whole unit, rather than separate groups on separate missions. On top of this long-awaited reunion, we also find out that another group is being sent to the island, consisting of the top 4 ranked Asaimon and roughly 50 Iwagakure shinobi. They each have their separate reasons for coming to the island. The Asaimon to retrieve their comrades and the shinobi to kill Gabimaru, but for now, they're acting under the guise of cooperation. The goal for our original cast remains the same though, obtain the elixir of life and get off this island, but now things are looking more dangerous than ever. Hell's Paradise Season 2 far exceeded any expectations I had for it. Despite my overall fondness of Season 1, I truly didn't expect it to go this hard. Following up on a good season is a difficult task to say the least. Dropping the ball is all too common. Creating something that at least lives up to a previously well-received season is a feat in its own right. But surpassing it? Absolutely wild. There's a remarkable level of consistency between productions. Oftentimes there's a large gap in time between seasons, which leads to discrepancies here and there. Now, these aren't always going to be super noticeable or detrimental, but remaining consistent as an anime production is impressive. Wait, consistent? Like the Gumpy VA YouTube channel that uploads every Friday? I'm sorry, I had to get my little plug in. Another thing I love about this adaptation is the pacing. Despite the show seemingly going at a breakneck pace, jumping from fight to fight, it all feels very adequate. The time allocated for each story beat feels appropriate and doesn't linger unnecessarily. Even plot points that you would expect to be around for the better part of a season get cleared up relatively quickly, which is a breath of fresh air. I won't divulge too much in regards to what these specific plot points are, as I don't want to spoil Season 2 for anyone who hasn't watched it yet. But just know that if there's a problem, there will likely be a resolution to it faster than you think. There's no going back and forth between differing viewpoints or any characters being purposefully obtuse. It's just good content, back to back to back. Hell's Paradise has quickly become one of my favorite shows in recent years. It truly stands out as its own unique watching experience. And don't get me wrong, it's undeniably a shonen show, with a lot of the same tropes that we know and love or hate. And there's frankly not much in the department of exposition. But despite this, there's a lot actively going on in this story. Things are always moving forward, and it doesn't feel like a show that'll never end, in a good way. All of this is to say that if you haven't checked out Hell's Paradise Season 2 yet, you should absolutely bump it to the top of your list. It's a show that you won't want to miss. Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you if you made it this far into the video. I really appreciate it. Do you agree with my take that Hell's Paradise Season 2 has been amazing so far? Or do you think that it hasn't quite hit the mark? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I read them all and even respond to most of them nowadays. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. And as always, have a great day.